What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. We got UFC 326 for the BMF belt. Max Holloway versus Charlie Olives in Las Vegas, Nevada. Excuse the train. How you feeling about the fight overall, Henry?
The fight's a banger. I think people are sleeping on it, man. I think both fighters still have a lot left in the tank. It could go either way, but uh, I think we're long for a finish, so I'm super excited to get into it.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of good matchups. Like a lot of potential for violence. Hopefully, everybody makes weight. And shows up with the right game plan. I expect fireworks.
100%, 100%. All right, in that first fight, we got Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. Both fighters are coming off of impressive wins. The Max Holloway just beat Poirier, dominated him from start to finish. Charles Oliveira just put a vicious beating on Mateus Gamrot. Um, it's a tough fight to call, but I think the path to victory is there for both fighters. But I think Charles is the one who's going to be able to implement that game plan better. Max Holloway, I think he needs to keep distance, try to pick Charles apart, work him from the outside. Because, I mean, Charles' chin is pretty good, man. I mean, I know he got knocked out by Taporia, but, that's a little Taporia, It's like, you can't really fault him for getting knocked out there. Max also got knocked out. But people are sleeping on Charles's power. I think Charles has more than enough power to hurt Holloway, just so he doesn't come in here and blitz in. I think he's a free win. And Charles could mix into wrestling. We haven't seen Max Holloway's wrestling tasted in forever. Um, like Islam said, kangaroo, good striking. Nobody touches the grappling. I think if Charles could get his back, he could control him the same way he did Chandler. Um, but I mean, it's a question mark. We don't know for sure because nobody's really taken Max Holloway down in forever. So, but with those question marks, I think you got to go with the grappler here. You got to go with Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, man. I was going back and forth on this fight because I'm a big Max Holloway fan. I respect Oliveira, but he's submitted all my favorite fighters, so it's a bitter taste. But like I told you guys a couple episodes back, I'm gonna stop picking fighters based off my heart, and I'm gonna go with straight logic, and the logic points towards Charlie Olives. I like to pick fighters that have more than one way to win. Um, the power advantage goes to Oliveira, in my opinion. Just like Henry said, the grappling definitely goes to Oliveira. His ability to mix it up, close it in, and he's dangerous. He's dangerous on the feet. He's dangerous on the ground. There's a high chance that Oliveira catches Holloway off guard and jumps that gilly or goes for any type of submission, club and sub. But this is probably one of the most anticipated fights in my opinion because if you guys look at the records, man, they haven't lost to a shit fighter in a very long time. In a very long time. And just to add to Henry's point, Max hasn't been tested since I think Conor McGregor, where he had 4 out of 5 takedowns on him. So it's been a while. So unless he's 2 or 3 years Dagestan, I think there's a significant grappling advantage from Oliveira. So for that reason, I'm gonna go with the underdog here. I'm gonna go with the plus. I think Oliveira's plus 200 or something crazy like that, or plus 168. This is incredible odds, especially because Max is going up in weight. So he has to adjust to the new power and into the new grappling. He hasn't fought somebody that is that dangerous on the ground, and in grappling. Just look at that image that Henry put on the thing. If he could almost get Armin out of there, I do not see Max Holloway even getting close to getting out of that submission, man. So give me through Bronx at plus 168 all day.
100%. I mean, you got to go with the value. I mean, in this card, some of the underdogs kind of sketchy. You got Cody Garbrandt and Cody Darden, all the Codys. But these guys are known shitters. Whereas Charles Oliveira, man, he was a champion for a very long time. He was surprising a lot of people. He can finish anybody on any given day. I mean, Max Holloway's not indestructible. Both fighters are up there in age, and we're in for a fucking banger. So I'm going with underdog plus 168. He's a bigger underdog than Regina Tarin last week. So I think that's the logic there. You go with the dog, hope for the best.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go do Bronx. We're gonna go back to back on our underdog picks. Last time we told you guys not to sleep on the 21-year-old. We're telling you guys not to sleep on Charlie Olives. I'm telling you, he's gonna get it done.
Yeah, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%.
All right, man. Next up, we got Kyle Braulio from the Fighting Nerds versus RDR, the Riddler Diddler. Man, I was going back and forth on this one. You know, talking to Henry outside of the pod. Like Henry's been telling me that Kyle's a lock. Kyle's a lock. And like I'm not gonna lie, like RDR's last performance, it left a bad taste in my mouth because I had him in the round the world parlay. I put some money on him, and then for him to quit on the stool, you know, it's just one of those like when fighters have a quit button, it just like makes me hesitant to bet on them. But after systematically calming down and then just like reanalyzing everything, I think he just might have overdone it with the amount of fights he did. You know, it's the same thing with Marab. Like he tried to go for 5 fights in a row, and it backfired. Like I saw like an interview that like he finally said what happened. He had like severe. RDR said that he had severe anemia due to the back-to-back-to-back weight cuts. Like I think he fought like 5 or 6 times in a year. So like I think that's the reason why like he shit the bed in that fight. In my opinion, I think RDR is a better grappler. I mean, the better submission grappler, and his clinch work is going to be the deciding factor. Kyle is a decision machine. I feel like all the damage and all the finishing ability is an RDR side. So on this one, I'm gonna go with the underdog here. Give me RDR for hopefully he doesn't let me down this time. Him at plus odds, like I'll take that all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough fight, man. It, you can't really fault the Ritter for, for eventually falling off a cliff after that many fights. You know, we saw it happen to Kevin Holland. We seen it happen to Marab. You know, everyone's human. Your body can only take so much, but I think it's just a tough matchup for the Ritter. To be completely upfront, I'm probably biased because I've been following the pod for a while. I think Kyle has a potential to be champion, so so he got worked by Imavov. But that the styles big fights, and I think Braulio could make this fight very, very boring by just sticking and moving, putting the jab in the Ritter's face, and I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Kyle's just gonna work the jab, keep distance, and make it a boring fight. I got Kyle by decision.
Yep. I think the decision play is probably going to go. Fight goes the distance. Probably the best odds in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, because the Ritter might just do a ton of damage early and maybe squeak out a decision, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, the next up we got Ralph Vaughn versus Raul Rosas Jr. Pre-tape, I was trying to convince myself to go on the Font's side, but his takedown defense is absolutely horrendous. His get-up game is horrendous. And Rosas' main thing is control time. When he takes you down, he doesn't really take risks. He just holds you down, does enough to keep the ref from standing him up. And if he does stand him up, he gets you right back down. I just don't see how Font wins this fight unless he catches him early like he did against Adrian Yanez. But Rosas' striking's come a long way. He's very defensively sound. I think he dominates here, bro. I think Raul Rosas is a lock. We've seen these forget the name of the gym, but the something cartel. These guys are all falling off. Calvin Cater, Ralph Font. They're all getting old, man. And I just think it's changing the guard here. Rosas dominates.
Yeah, man, I agree. Like me and Henry were again talking about like how Font could possibly catch Rosas on the feet, and like that's a possibility. But I feel like every time Font fights, me and Henry give you guys the same breakdown. He has a nasty jab, but if they take it to the floor, it's over. But if they take it to the floor, it's over. If you guys look at his past fights, every single one of his past fights, he's been taken down 4 or more times. You're getting taken out by fighters like Kyler Phillips, Masumoto, Figgy, Sandhagen. Some of those are high level, and then some of those are not. Give me Rosas all day by decision here. One thing I will give Font credit for is that he's able to take an ass beating. So I feel like he's going to be durable enough to survive unless Rosas snatches that neck early. But give me Rosas money line or Rosas by decision. I think Rosas is going to out control him. Probably go for some a bunch of submission attempts. Man, Font's 38, bro. Like I don't think he has it in him anymore, man. Just give me the 21-year-old phenom from Mexico to get this one done by decision.
Yeah, I mean the age gap is fucking vicious too, bro. It's like, the UFC knows what they're doing, man. I mean, respect to Rob Font. This dude fucking fights everybody, but I think it's a horrible matchup for him.
Yep, I agree. I agree. Sheesh, we got my boy Dober versus Michael Johnson. Shout out Dober. Like he let us take a pic with him one time at like one of the UFC expos. The guys an absolute unit in person. And Michael Johnson, dude, this guy extremely old but extremely dangerous on the feet, bro. This guy has the ability to shut everyone's lights off. But Dober with that monster stab where he hasn't lost to an African American in his life in the UFC. It's tempting to bet the underdog here. I think he's like plus 110 or something like that, plus 120. But Dober goes chin for chin. You go chin for chin with a striker as dynamic and powerful as Johnson. I think the only way to beat Johnson is if you mix it up and you get him tired and you have him thinking. And Dober's just not that type of fighter, man. Dober's gonna go chin for chin with that big ass chin of his, and he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught early. Give me Michael Johnson by knockout. Give me Michael Johnson knockout round 2.
Yeah, I mean this is one of those fights. It's hard to have a strong opinion because I mean both fighters have won. Michael Johnson looks super good lately. Um, Dober, I mean he's been getting hurt, but he's winning, man. This is like, but that's the key. He's been getting hurt. Like he used to have that granite chin where he'd absorb every punch and come back and just knock you out. Terrence McKinney had this dude on skates, and then somebody gave him a sensu bean and he came back. So it's like, yeah, I don't think he has that same recovery. But what I do think he has is the wrestling. And I think he could take Johnson down and wear him out early. So it's like, if he comes in with the right game plan, he can make it a little easier. Just because Johnson tends to shit the bed once it goes past 1.5 rounds. This guy, I don't know what happens to him. He just fucking brain turns off. But I'm gonna take Drew Dober here. I just think he's fought the better competition than Johnson. Johnson's wins are over freaking shitters. I mean, Daniel Zellhuber, he's proving that he's not the guy we thought he was. So I mean, that's Johnson's best win lately. Everything else is like Abin Zaitar, that Brazilian grappler. I don't remember his name, but like he's like all the guys are now UFC level. So it's like I'm gonna take Drew Dober here by knockout, but I'm not confident at all. If the fight doesn't go distance, enjoy the fight. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Probably fight goes a distance, but it's for sure juiced. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
All right, next up we got the rematch between RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno the Hulk Ferreira. Dude, I love fucking RoboCop, man. I think he's a super underrated fighter. Not a lot of people like to shit on him because he should always win by sub, and he never does. But he's very good, man. He has big power. He has good takedowns. He does have good submissions when he wants to chase it, but he tends to not chase it. Here, I mean, he was a big favorite against Ferreira in the first time, and he got knocked out. But like the first punch that happened, basically. I don't think that happens again here, man. I think RoboCop, he learned his lesson in that fight. He does like to brawl a little bit, but I think he has a better cardio of the two. And if it does get down to the mat, he could hold him down. I know Bruno has good judo, but his jiu-jitsu is pretty weak. I think Gregory's just a better fighter here. As long as his chin holds up, or maybe he just lands first, I think he wins this fight. Give me Hobo Cop.
Yeah, man, I agree. Like I'm about to go with RoboCop on this one. I think out of the two fighters, I think RoboCop's the only one that has actually excelled like in his game plan. Like I know he got knocked out um by Cannonier, but that was a 5-round fight. He was putting the sauce on Cannonier like in that fight, and then he gassed and he got caught. Um Ferreira, like he's been winning a lot by submission. I don't think he's gonna be able to submit a fighter like Rodriguez. He's a weight bully like in his class. Like he has good takedown defense. But I agree with Henry. Like he does live off his chin, and like that does worry me. But like I was watching his like his YouTube videos, like in his interviews, he said that like like he's gonna approach this fight differently, or like he's gonna stick to the range and like mix up the grappling. And I feel like that's the path. That's the easiest path to victory. So give me RoboCop by decision. Like I think Bruno has a decent chin. Well, like he has a great chin, and like he has good takedown abilities. So like I feel like he's just gonna go to decision 29-28 RoboCop.
Yeah, let's go RoboCop.
All right, you got my boy. No love, all gas, no brakes, full R word. Uh, Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt is must see TV. I mean, he fell off a cliff. I will say that. But man, every time he fights, I'm locked in on that TV because it's either he gets flatlined or he flatlines that guy. There's no in between. This guy is not in any bad fights. You know, he's there to die on his shield and to perform for the fans. So you just gotta respect it. You know, he's fighting long. He's from the road to the UFC. You know, like he does have a lot of losses. You know, he's very green. He's very green despite that pretty impressive record. Um, I'm about to go with Cody on this one. All right, but this is pure. This is pure because I'm a fan. Like I do not trust Cody at all. You know, he's very inconsistent. But Long, super green in the sport. You know, he just lost a decision to you, not you, but me, but you, right? I think Cody's gonna win by decision here. Um, like, like again, like maybe it's me just watching all these YouTube videos and then like them talk, like maybe like they're in my head because Cody said he's going back to 2016 Cody Garbrandt. You know, if 2016 Cody Garbrandt comes, Cody by KO. But I'm going I'm going underdog here. Uh, Give me Cody to try to outclass this new fresh meat, this green bean of a fighter. Long Cody all day.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I feel like we picked Cody in every single fight, and he looks good until he doesn't, man. Like, and he's not even getting knocked out. It's just like he gets tired and he just stops throwing. He hasn't landed like more than I think more than 50 significant strikes or more than 40 in any fight like recently. So it's like it's tough, bro. Whereas Xiao Long, he's younger. I feel like he just wants it more. I mean, if Cody do the knockabout in round one, it's probably Long by decision. So with that said, I'm taking Long. I'm tired of picking Cody and him letting me down. I hope he wins though. I hope he wins though. He's exciting when he's on, but that's the question. Is he on? Probably not. Give me Xiao Long by decision.
Chilling with the boys.
She. All right. Next up, we got Dante Johnson versus Dana White's homie Cody Brundage. Uh, this fight does not make sense at all. I think Cody's still in the UFC because he's doing the UFC a favor by taking this on short notice, but he just got knocked out recently. Um, it's dude. He just has that quit button in him, bro. It's like super annoying picking him because he has skills, but he gets hit and he crumbles. I think Johnson's way too athletic, way too fast. He's gonna get in front of his face off rip, and he's probably gonna knock him out off rip. So give me Johnson by quick finish. Johnson round one. Brundage. Him being the UFC doesn't make any sense anymore. So what are we doing here? So Johnson by murder.
Yeah, man, I agree. Brunage, 11-8 with one no contest, bro. This guy has one win in 6 fights, two no contests, a bunch of losses. Yeah, like Henry says it every single Saturday, where it's just like some of these fighters, like I don't even know why they're still in the UFC. Is like if the UFC is the top of fighting, there should be no fighters like this. You know, like is like imagine having a Brunage level player on the Dodgers or like a Brunage level player like on the Lakers. Like that just doesn't happen in like high level sports, but it happens in UFC. It's just horrific visuals, man. I agree with Henry. I'm going Johnson round one KO here. I think Brunage is just here for a check. Send him 2-3 years Longhorn Steakhouse with Jeff Neal.
Yeah, man. It's just Brundage. At one point he was exciting, but now it's like, yeah, no. Johnson by murder.
All right. Man, it's another fighter, bro. I got my boy Tercios here, Mr. Magic Mike on the mic right here. Salvi Stallion versus Montes. Montes is a more athletic fighter, the pressure heavy versus Tercios, the shell of himself as he was in the Ultimate Fighter. I'm gonna go with with Montes here, man. He's just more athletic. Like he just has like a better pace, and he actually throws. Tercios, man, I don't know. It's just like Juliana Miller all over again. I just can't trust Tercios with my money, and I just don't feel safe in telling you guys to bet on Tercios anymore. You know, he just doesn't win. He just doesn't seem like he wants it as much as he did in the Ultimate Fighter. But like he does have good range. You know, like he does have a good survivability. So give me Montes by decision here. I expect a 30-27 clean sweep here. It's just sad to see Tercios just continue to show that like he's not UFC level, man. Like he's definitely like one of those what if type of fighters.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest red flag with this fight is Ricky Turcios moving up a weight class. Like, bro, he was already undersized, and now he's fighting a guy with a similar skill set, another grappler, a wrestler who's bigger, stronger. It's like, dude, uh, I just don't see how Turcios wins this fight at all. He's been submitted multiple times. He makes mistakes, man. He makes mistakes. He has a lot of mental lapses, and I think that's going to be a problem here in this fight. He makes a mistake, he could get caught in an anaconda. Montes won his last fight like that. Like it's just yeesh, man. I don't see how Tercios win this fight. That pitter patter shit is not gonna work in the eyes of the judges. You gotta land impactfully, and he does it. I got Montes as an absolute lock here. I think he finds a submission, and I think he gets Tercios out.
Like it, I like it. Let's go Montes.
All right, now we got the other Cody Durden, which is Tim and Dembaro. Uh, Cody Durden used to be that guy where you see him on a card as a dog and you just absolutely flood it. But he's not that guy anymore. He gets tired. He has a pass to victory here, but could he implement that for 3 rounds? I don't think so. He should be able to take Tim and Dembaro down, hold him down, and just work the grappling. But like I said, his cardio is his downfall now. And if he gets tired here, I think he probably gets knocked out. Um, I can't be confident here on Durden, so I'm gonna go Tim and Dembaro. I think he finds that TKO probably round 2, round 3.
Yeah, I agree, man. Cody Dirty, man. I'm just not a fan, dude. Every time I've bet against him multiple times. Like my strategy for this is like every time somebody fights Durden, I just put his opponent on the around the world as a free leg. Durden, Durden is a Durden. Durden just finds a way to lose, bro. Like either he gets caught in submission or he gets knocked out, or like he just gets controlled for 3 rounds. Tema Demirel, like he is not like this world beater. But if your thought process as to why Durden's gonna win is by submission, you're hoping for a Hail Mary submission. Like you're hoping that he jumps Gilly, like and he gets it. Like you just can't pick fights like that, man. Give me Tema Demirel by KO here. Durden definitely has like an off switch, definitely gasses. But give me this finish coming in round 3 because Durden's best round is going to be round 1, and then he just falls off a cliff. Um, Durden's another fighter that I don't understand why he's still in the UFC. Like I know he had a bunch of good wins early on, but again, this guy is 1 win and 5 losses in the last 6. I just like again, like hopefully there's a mass hiring over there in like Longhorn Steakhouse because send Durden and Cody there. 2 for 1 special. 2 for 1 special on the onion rings and these guys on the side.
That's crazy.
All right. Next up, I got my boy Aguilar versus Sumadurgi. If you guys are if you guys have been watching the pod for a while, you know that I've faded Sumadurgi multiple times. And sometimes he gets you, sometimes like I get it right. Aguilar has let me down a lot. But he has came through a lot as well. Like we picked him a lot, like because he's always on the Mexican cards, like he's must see TV, super fast twitch, heavy on the submissions. Um, Aguilar has a clear path to victory here. Take Sumo Durji down and submit him. Right? Textbook. Everybody knows that. But I'm gonna go with Sumo Durji on this one. The dude is a taller fighter, the lengthier fighter. He knows how to use his range. He does get taken down, but in every single one of his fights, before he gets taken down, he does a lot of damage. And I feel like damage is the name of the game nowadays. And Aguilar does get hit sometimes. So give me Sumo Durji inside the distance here. Like I think he's gonna win by KO, like in the later rounds. Like Aguilar's gonna start shooting from farther and farther, lazier and lazier, and then he's gonna get caught with an uppercut. I just feel it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think Aguilar has like the athleticism to win this fight. Um, Respect to him, he's winning. He's winning the UFC level, but my dude is 5'4". He's at a reach disadvantage. He's at a height disadvantage. A striking disadvantage. I mean, his striking is very basic. He likes to throw overhand right. He doesn't really have that much power. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, he did knock out Stuart Nickel, but well, he did drop him. But like Stuart Nickel, no, not Shannon Ross, not Stuart Nickel, Shannon Ross. But Shannon Ross is shit. It's like, don't get it twisted. Like, this guy doesn't really have much power. He tends to beat grapplers. He beats up grapplers that can't keep up with him on the feet, like Luis Garuli. But Luis Garuli, another shitter. We all thought he was a good prospect. That dude's a captain fraud. He's a super fraud. Like, this guy's not good. For Simadarji, he's getting better every fight. I mean, he has wins over Kevin Borjas. He beat Mitra Poso. I mean, he went to a decision with Charles Johnson, but he made Charles Johnson wrestle. You know, it's like, this dude has good hands. I think as long as he doesn't get submitted, as long as he doesn't do any like bad decisions, like if he shoots his own takedown and gets caught in a gilly, like, bro, just avoid the grappling at all costs, or avoid like the front chokes. So that's Aguilar's main game. I think he picks Aguilar apart for 3 rounds. So give me Simadarji by 3 rounds. I mean, by decision.
I can see it. Let's go. Sue me. Sue me. Sue me.
All right, then we got the fight between two shitters in Tobias and Nurgazai. This fight is not UFC level. Tobias is a fraud, but Nurgazai is an even bigger fraud. It's like, I picked Nurgazai to beat both fights, and that dude is fucking garbage. He has like a bigger tick than Diego Lopez. He has like a touch his eyes or his neck or some shit like that. But like, when you're getting submitted by Brenderson Hebrero and you're getting Ezekiel choked, it's like in the UFC, like, dog, what the fuck? This guy, he's supposed to have big power. He's supposed to knock people out, but I don't know what the fuck happens to this guy. I got Tobias by sub, but don't bet on this fight. They're both trash.
Yeah, fight doesn't go the distance, man. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somebody checks a leg kick and like breaks their leg. Um, Tobias Tobias has 6 wins by submission, and like Henry said it best, dude. This guy Dair, whatever his name is, he got Ezekiel choked recently. Getting Ezekiel choked is wipeout stuff, bro. It's like, how do you not see that coming? How do you not know how to defend it? So with that logic, man, I'm gonna go with Tobias money line or Tobias sub just because Dair has a fetish for getting submitted. You know, he's a trash version of Dustin Poirier. This guy is from Kazakhstan, but doesn't have any grappling. It's just, you hate to see it. You just hate to see this level fight. I agree with Henry. This is like PFL level. Um, I wouldn't even put this on a fight night card. I don't know why it's on a pay per view card.
Yeah, I mean, Tobias is 22 years old, but he's not at the same level as somebody like Raul Rosas,
Check
David
it first again.
Martinez. You know, it's like, he's not ready yet. You know, maybe later on he will be, but he's definitely not ready for his level. But yeah, like Chato said, fight doesn't go distance, and you know, enjoy violence.
All right, we got my boy Lee versus Bolanos. And if I'm not mistaken, Lee is the prodigy of Korean Zombie. Like, or am I making that up?
No, no, I thought it was him. It's somebody else. He's the one
Oh,
that got
okay.
knocked out by the Hyder Emil, the one that cost me 21K.
Oh, dude, that. Oh, Henry's definitely not picking him. But it's yeah, damn, yeah. So I'm gonna fade him too. just because of that. Nah, but yeah, like Lee definitely, in my opinion, he's not a bad fighter. He's not a good fighter. He has good wins, bad losses. Bolanos, in my opinion, like he has advantages in this fight. But I'm gonna go with Lee. Like even though he did my boy Henry dirty in his bet, I feel like Lee is more explosive. He's a better grappler in my opinion. But again, both of these fighters are not championship level, so like I don't feel comfortable telling you guys to put him in the parlay. But I just feel like Lee's gonna take it by decision. There's going to be a lot of reckless grappling, like a lot of overextending on the feet. This fight, in my opinion, bet over 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, my boy Lee, he has got me. He got me multiple times, but he's way better than Bolanos. I got Lee as an absolute fucking lock here. I think he's gonna put a beating on Bolanos. He beats him in the feet. He beats him on the grappling. I think he has a better chin than Bolanos. I mean, you watch back that fight with Hyder Emil, bro. Dude, he landed some shit on Hyder Emil. It's just Hyder Emil's a fucking absolute dog. Um, that was just in hindsight, that was just a tough matchup. But I mean, both fighters were inexperienced in the UFC level. So I mean, it made sense at the time. But Hyder is just an absolute dog. You got to hit that foot with the refrigerator, knock him out. Whereas Lee, I mean, he tried his best to knock him out, but that was just more poor fight IQ from him. He should have worked the range, picked him apart, but he fell into the brawl and he got caught. And then that last fight with Santos, bro, that was an absolute fucking war, bro. Like Santos is a very good fighter. These are two guys that would put a beating on Bolanos, man. Bolanos out here losing to Quang Lee. He's losing to Gorgonite, but I mean, the Gorgonite loss was pretty good, bro. But like, uh, this guy, he fights like Taporia, but he's shit. Like, yeah, he has that same like kind of boxing heavy style, but his defense is shit, his chin is shit, his grappling is shit. Give me Lee here all day. I think he knocks Bolanos out.
Run it. Let's go, Lee. Like hopefully he's redeems himself for getting knocked out.
100%. If he gets me again, so be it. But I think he redeems himself right here.
All right, next up we got Fernandez versus Bellato. If you guys don't know Bellato, man, if you were to search up Bellato on the dictionary, you think off button. This guy's a quitter. This guy has that viral quit in him where like he got hit in the head and then like he had that super like 10-second delay reaction where like he went unconscious. Dude, this guy lost his last fight, back to back no contest. I just don't like betting on fighters that like just don't want to be there like in the first place. Fernandez though, super young in the sport. He's coming off Dana White's Contender Series with a nasty knockout. I'm gonna go with Fernandez here just because I know when Bellato feels like he's gonna lose a fight for some reason, man. The visuals just make it seem like he's like, oh, like I'm gonna lose, like I'm gonna find a way out. I think Fernandez is gonna give him that way out. It's gonna be a vicious round one KO. But like I wouldn't put money on it, but I just have a feeling that Fernandez is gonna find that chin on this quitter.
Yeah, I mean, Bellotto, he's garbage. He's a fraud, super fraud. Um, yeah, I don't, this guy's just not good at anything. I mean, he does have power, but he walks forward slow as shit. His strikes are slow as shit. Where he's fighting a super athlete in Fernandez. Uh, his striking is pretty green, but his grappling is very good. I think he could take Bellotto down. He could grind him out. I think he fights a finish here. I think Fernandez gets him out of the round two. I'm gonna say by TKO, ground and pound. Bellotto was terrible, bro. Like we picked him a few times and we got lucky on his wins. He's basically Cody Brundage. He's a light heavyweight Cody Brundage. Super lucky wins, and that's about it. I think Luke Fernandez clears here.
Let's go Fernandez, the young guy, like the up and comer. Let's do it.
100%. We're gonna start getting into our parlays. We're gonna have Chatos.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Round the World parlay. Like, if you guys are new to the channel, this is where I pick 3 fighters from different parts of the world, put them in a pot, put them together, and give you guys the best odds possible. Today, we got plus 203 odds from 3 fighters representing 3 different parts of the world. Leg number 1, I got the lengthy, the dangerous on the feet, the dynamic fighter, Sumi Durji, Sumi going against Aguilar. I feel like he has the significant striking advantage. He has the reach. He has the height. He definitely has the power advantage. Aguilar's going to be shooting. He's going to shoot dirty from afar, sloppy, and he's going to get caught. Give me Sumi by round 2, vicious knockout here. Leg number 2, I got the absolute tank. I'm going with RoboCop getting his revenge off Bruno Ferreira. He lost the first one, but he learned from it. If we're looking at both fighters, I think RoboCop has the better. He's excelled in his skills, and I feel like he's going to come with the right game plan here. Give me RoboCop by decision here, all day right here. Leg number 3, I got Chiwiwis himself, Mr. Handsome Squidward. He has a significant grappling advantage over Font. Font has a fetish for the mat, and Rosas is going to lead him there. Give me Rosas by decision here. The only thing Font is good at, he's good at getting his ass beat. Give me Font to get this loss. Let's go Rosas Juniors all day. Put them together plus 203 odds.
All right. It's time for the all action parlay. You guys heard me hype up my boy Lee, and I'm taking the swing at him. I think he wins here. I'm gonna take Jae Lee to beat Bolanos. I don't think Bolanos is good, bro. He's pretty shit. He's pretty average. Lee's faster. He's got better striking. I think he could defend the takedowns if any come his way, and if he doesn't, he could get up. I think he knocks Bolanos out. So give me Lee here all day. And then we spoke about Fernandez. Pilato shit. So that's the logic. Pilato is shit. I'll pick anybody against Pilato. Parlay both these fighters, Lee and Fernandez, minus 110 odds. The all action parlay has been doing pretty good. We're positive on the units, like not by a lot, but we're up there. We're up there. It's like it could be better, but it could be worse. So I think we're due for some good results. Yeah, I mean, give me both these fighters minus 110.
Yeah, like if you're feeling dangerous, both fighters inside the distance, lock it in, boys.
Shit, there it is. There it is. Then for our lock of the week, I think it's an absolute lock here.
All right, guys, we got the Real Naked Locks lock of the week. You know, like this is one of our best plays last year. We're gonna continue the train. My lock of the week, I'm going with Handsome Squidward. Chiwiwis. Rosas against Font. I'm telling you guys, Font has a fetish for the mat. He thinks this is boxing. This is MMA. Rosas is gonna mix it up. He's gonna mix it up early. He's gonna make this look easy. Give me Rosas 30-27. Font is durable, so I expect him to get his ass beat for 15 minutes here.
100%. I think he absolutely dominates here, just like my boy Alberto Montes. Ricky Churchill's, he's not UFC level. We thought he was coming off the Ultimate Fighter, but everybody that was on that season, garbage. I think Montes dominates here. If he wants to take him down, he can take him down. If he wants to fight on the feet, he can fight him on the feet. But he's bigger, he's stronger. Churchill's moving up for God knows what reason. He's moving up to get an extra check. Maybe he wants to feel a little better, but he's too small. Montes all day here. Parlay both these guys plus 115.
Let's go, everybody. Lock these bets in early. I'm telling you, these odds are going to change.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely lock them in early. Tap pay-per-view cards. The odds fucking move like crazy. So this should drop sometime tomorrow. So lock this shit in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock in that around the world, because I have a feeling there'll be a bunch of line movement on that parlay.
Yep. So thanks again for all the support. Like and subscribe to all of our social media channels. I'm live on Twitter. Come and communicate. Drop your bets. Like if we like it, we'll match it. Like if one of our bets miss, go straight to Twitter, because me and Henry are gonna launch Hail Marys if one of them misses.
100%. 100%. Appreciate the love and support. For all of you that love the shorts, so definitely be more shorts coming through. So yeah, appreciate the love.
All right, Real Naked Locks out.
Peace.